Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
Dear Lord, look at his face. Look at her face. Although, to be fair, that picture there arguably looks better than Kelly McGillis's actual face right now. Now, I'm not going to sit here for the entire duration of the song, but I'll give you a little blast, because on the title screen, in AY chip goodness, if you leave it long enough, it will play the entire duration of the Top Gun anthem. To be fair, when it gets towards the end and starts to proper spaz out, it sounds like the AY chip is having a seizure, but kudos for putting it in there. It also puts Highway to the Danger Zone on the aircraft carrier screen. Anyway, this is Top Gun, based on the movie of the same name, released by Ocean in 1986 on the ZX Spectrum and Commodore 64, as well as obviously this, the Amstrad CPC. Why haven't you played it on the ZX Spectrum? It's funny you should ask that, because it won't bloody work. But I've always wanted to play this, because as a kid, back in the day, seeing this in the magazines, and having had our mum just rent for us Top Gun, it looked fantastic. I've played it very briefly for the first time. Listen! It's not half bad as well, to be fair, that. Yeah, played it for the first time literally 5 minutes ago, and yeah. However, back in the day, as a kid, for a two-player game, probably would have had a lot of fun with this. So anyway, magazines, pretty sure they gave it average to reasonable reviews, but it's a two-player, one-on-one, two-player, dogfight simulator is too strong a descriptive term for what it is, arcade flight game. I mean, kudos for not just going full-on flight sim. They looked at the movie and just went, it's all about blowing up bad guys and planes, you know, and Ura and Merkur, and taking down the Russians. So they've tried to achieve that, and obviously there are no 16-bit versions because it's 1986. It's all right. It's incredibly limited. However, though, right, listen to it. Right, we're going to go with 4. One joystick. Now, the screen is split down the middle. You are on the left, player 2 is on the right, which would be your buddy, if I had a buddy. But I just got back from work, so I'm Billy No Mates. It's still going. It's still going. However, in the absence of a player 2, then you fight the computer, who's a lot better than you are. And yeah, see, I would have loved this back in the day. I really would. In fact, I don't know. Listen to it. I think it should lie down. Maybe put an ice pack on its head. But yeah, I don't know why we didn't buy it, because we love Top Gun and shit like that. And obviously Top Gun is still an absolutely fantastic movie, as is its sequel, Top Gun Maverick, which has broken $1.5 billion, basically because it doesn't go woke. But yeah, 2 joysticks means, I guess, you fly around and you fire, so you move your crosshair essentially, listen to it, and you fire with your fire button. And I'm guessing the second joystick would be speed up, speed down, which we will be doing with caps. Speed up, shift, speed down, and tab is change weapon. Right, so I think you got it. Don't expect like Star Wars style vector graphics, which is what I walked into this expecting. But anyway, fire. So, lives 3, mission 1, enemy kills. Well, none, because we've not flown against them yet. Fire. See? Highway to the Danger Zone. Right, anyway, if you look at the bottom left, you will see on my incredibly realistic and accurate dash, is dash the right term? Cockpit display. The red plane is my direction, like vertically, I think. And then underneath him would be speed. And in the middle is my radar. And then E, M, and F are C, M, and F, cannon, missiles, and flare. I guess. Right, anyway, fire. Right, so I've got to press fire for him as well. Okay. Default speed is that. Caps up to that. You can see, right, if I tilt it down and then I pull up, they are inverted, you can see the plane doing stuff. And then if I press shift, right, and then tab, we're going to stick with cannon. you lock on to the missiles and then it does it for you. Just, you know, goes beep, 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 and then, I don't even know if I'm firing flares. Yeah, it blows them up. So let's have a go with that. So we're just going to rotate around. Oh look, you can see me in his crosshair. Right, I'm coming for you, bad. You bad. Oh. I got him, but I'm pretty sure he got me as well. Yes. So get used to that. That happens a lot. So I blew him up. I locked on. Blew him up with a missile. Told you it was underwhelming. But he also blew me up with a cannon. Right, so we're going to stick with cannon this time. Better launch him, because, you know, manners and shit like that. We're defaulting cannon. Caps lock. Getting it to even just appear in your screen. Because look at him. He must be using those pesky 1986 afterburners. Like in the game Afterburner. Right, how do I... You just constantly end up looking at his side of the screen, which I guess is cheating. But yeah, it's basic and as crude as this is, and it was basic and crude even back then. But 2-player games were just about... I'm on his screen, I'm going to press flare, tab. Look, I dropped a flare. That's kind of cool. Spoilers, not really. No. Yeah. So it's not really true vectors or anything, is it? Well, what do I mean, not really true vectors? It's not. Oh, this is so exciting. I think I just soiled myself. No, 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 I'm watching his screen. Right, screw it. We're going in full throttle. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick. Spoilers. Basically, I mean, I love it. I've seen it so many times. It's basically just the trench run from Star Wars. Made into a movie with F-18 Hornets. Where is he? Where is he? He's on my 6 and phrases. And I see smoke in the air and stuff. See, is the orange our health? But it doesn't seem to be doing anything. And I definitely shot him a ton then. There's no music in-game, which, to be fair, I'm quite glad of. It's so difficult to get a lock on. I'm going to missile. Which, by just having to look at the keyboard, means I completely lose him. If you look, he's got a warning light. Hey! Bombers away, even though it's a missile. Hey! I'm not gonna lie, that was strangely satisfying. So I've got to get that one. Look, he can still see me even though he's dead. Why are we still firing? Fighting? Flying? Something. I don't know. I'm Tom Cruise. Or bow down before me and worship my church. Right. How come... What, did he survive a fucking missile? Excuse me. When people survive missiles, it gives me a fucking gacky throat. I'm staying full throttle. And I'm staying with missiles. Just because it's so satisfying. No! Obviously when he gets in super close, it kind of defeats the purpose and my missile is ultimately useless. I'm staying full throttle. He's dropped his. Maybe I should drop mine a smidge. Dropping mine a smidge. These are real fucking Navy terms. Seriously. It's not my lock on, this is my beepy wand. Ooh, motherfucker. I've said fucker. If this was Top Gun Maverick, that's my one F-bomb I can drop, innit? Because it's PG-13. Right, he's got to die now. Yay! Is he dead? You must be dead. Right, so 3 kills. So why did it not... Oh, does it only come back to this screen when you die? So I died once, but I killed his ass 3 times. 2 more, and that makes me an ace. Look at me, I'm fucking full of fucking flying terms here. Oh, fire. Yeah, so this is basically its tits. But I would have loved this back in the day. Ickle Dave, why didn't you get this? Hands all cramped up trying to share a fucking keyboard? Because even if player 2, sorry I had to press that, even if player 2 has to use a joystick or vice versa for player 1, you still got to do your weapon selection and shit like that. And speed up and speed down. Right, hang on. There we go. Yeah, off the keyboard. Right. Did he drop a flare? I can't help but notice that my missile didn't hit him. I'll give it credit. There's a little bit more to this than I thought. Yes! In your face! Right. Where on my... Oh, bottom right hand corner, underneath the cannon missile flare. That would be my health, I'm assuming. I'm keeping myself at half throttle. Because it seems to be working. I'm not going to lie, I'm strangely enjoying this. Apologies for background noise. I live on the business road in the West Country, and it's a bank holiday. And the North Somerset show's on, which means nothing to you unless you're from North Somerset, but trust me, it blocks the roads up like a fucker. Right. Ooh! No, no, no! Shit! Yeah, that's definitely my health, and I'm definitely taking a pummeling. But I'm addicted to the dizzying highs and the endorphin release of missiles. The problem is, the lock noise, it goes all distorted and shit when he's firing his Vulcans. So it kind of makes it a bit, yeah, we're going back to cannons then. Oh, I just kind of peeped. See, the thing is, the other problem is you constantly look at the enemy's screen to see what his health is, where you are in his crosshair, and where the bird this feather came from, which feels apt in a flying game, don't you think? Yoink. Some in-game music would have been nice, as long as they didn't do the two, you know, the Top Gun anthem and Danger Zone, because, yeah, they get a bit much on the AY chip. Maybe I should fire this up on the Commodore 64. No. Put my throttle up, it seemed to do something. Because surely the SID chip could do wonders with those. And obviously the Spectrum versions are 48K, so there's no music. Oh, you fucker. That's what it does when you're dead. That's what the afterlife looks like in a plane game. You just rotate. But do you know what? I'm enjoying this. Would I have liked better, well, true vector graphics? Of course, but could it have done true vector graphics? Split screen for both of you? Granted, there is no, you know, true floor, air, horizon or whatever. Wasn't Ace 2 split screen? I don't know. Right, we're going with my favourite missiles because, yeah, I like an endorphin release. It's, trust me, it's just satisfying. There he is. Oh! It's like wiping your ass with silk. Only in the air. Right. Yeah, so I don't know why. I was just assuming it would go to the other screen when you get a kill, but that's probably just because we both killed each other at the same time. Mutually assured death. He dropped a flare. It does work. I'm assuming he did. I couldn't see anything, like, you know, come out the back of his plane. No! Watch out for his jet wash, or whatever it is. I don't know. Isn't that something you clean your car with? I've got a jet wash. I use it to clean my car. I'm using my his screen now to avoid him. Right, we're going in full throttle. That's to keep the enemy fighters off our backs. See what I did there? Right. Come on. You can't avoid it that close, can you, motherfucker? I already said an F-bomb can't do it with PG-13. Well, there you go. What's 6 kills if 5 kills is an ace? Top Gun on the Amstrad CPC. Forget how utterly crude it is. I could see that this would have been a lot of fun with my brothers back in the day. Anyway, it's always a love to know what you think, especially if you play this on any of the versions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.